Okay, so good evening everyone. In this presentation, I will explain our group report title Analysis of SIM UKT UNESA application. So this report focuses on evaluating the effectiveness and the efficiency of SIM UKT system at Universitas Negeri Surabaya, especially in helping students manage tuition, reduction, and installment requests. So the table of content, our report consists of several chapters. The chapter 1 introduction, chapter 2 theoretical framework, chapter 3 business process of SIMUKT, chapter 4 analysis and funding, and the last one chapter 5 conclusion and suggestion. So let's move to the chapter 1 introduction. To provide more efficiency and effectiveness service for student Universitas Negeri Surabaya developed an online system called SIMUKT. So this platform helps manage tuition-related services such as installment application, tuition reduction due to financial hardship, and full or partial tuition waivers. So previously, through the SIM UKT, students can apply online, upload document, and track their application status in real time. So the system improves administrative transparency and supports fairer financial management in higher education. So the problem statement is first, how easy is SIM UKT to use for students when applying for tuition-related service. The second one is what difficulties do students face during the process, especially in uploading document and understanding requirement. The third one is how clear is the information and the process flow presented on the website. And the fourth one is how is the website performance in terms of interface design, speed, and stability. And the last one is what improvement are suggested by user to make the system more effective and user-friendly. So the object one is to analyze the usability of SIMUKT precision tuition related application. The second one is to then identify problem statement, student experience while using the system. The third one is to evaluate the clarity of information and process flow in SIMUKT. The fourth one is to assess system performance regarding design, speed, and stability. And the last one is to propose recommendation for system improvement. So the benefits are for the student is provided insight into SIM UKT effectiveness and gather feedback to enhance the service quality, and for the university offer evaluation material to develop more a transparent and responsive administrative system. For the last one, for research and academics, serve as a reference for studying business process analysis in higher education information system.
Chapter 2 Theoretical Framework. In this chapter, several key concepts related to this study are discussed, including information systems, functional and non-functional requirements, effectiveness, efficiency, user experience, and business process re-engineering. These concepts serve as the foundation for analyzing and evaluating the SIM UKT UNESA system. First, an information system can be defined as a combination of technology, procedures, and human resources that work together to collect, process, store, and distribute information in order to support decision making within an organization. According to O'Brien, 2010, and then the main purpose of an information system is to improve operational efficiency, assist in decision making, and provide organization with a competitive advantage. In a university context, information systems are used to support both academic and administrative service, including financial management such as the Uang Kuliah Tunggal or UKT. Functional requirements refer to the essential features or service that the system must provide. They describe what the system should do to meet user needs and support existing business process. As stated by Roger S. Pressman, 2010, functional requirements specify the service, behaviors, and interactions that the system must perform so that it can operate as intended. Meanwhile, non-functional requirements focus on the quality and performance aspect of a system rather than its core functions. They explain how the system should operate, including aspects such as speed, reliability, security, usability, and stability. According to Lance Sommerville, 2011, non-functional requirements determine the quality standard and constraints of a system to ensure a good and consistent user experience. Effectiveness refers to how well a system or process achieves its intended goals, Mason 2006 explains that effectiveness is related to the extent to which outcomes meet the planned targets. A system is considered effective if it helps users accomplish their goals successfully. In this study, the effectiveness of the SIM-UKT UNESA website is measured by how well it facilitates students in submitting requests for UKT installments, reductions, or exemptions. Efficiency, on the other hand, is about how optimally resources are used to achieve desired results. Handoko 2001 defines efficiency as the ratio between input and output, meaning that the fewer resources used to achieve the same results, the more efficient the system is. In the context of information systems, efficiency can be seen through factors such as fast system access, simple process, and minimal technical issues faced by users. User experience, or UX, is the perception and response of user when interacting with a system or application based on ISO. UX covers all aspects of the user's interaction, including ease of use, satisfaction, and comfort. A good user experience makes it easier for users to understand the system, which in turn improves both its effectiveness and efficiency. Lastly, business process reengineering, or BPR, is a management approach that aims to redesign and simplify business process fundamentally and radically to achieve significant improvements in performance, such as in cost, quality, service, and speed. Hammer and Champy explain that BPR involves rethinking workflows to make them more efficient and better aligned with organizational goals. In relation to information systems, BPR is often applied to evaluate whether the current system is effective and efficient, and to identify whether process improvements are necessary for better performance.
Chapter 3 System Flow Description. SIM-UKT application flow. Once students log into the university SSO portal using their students' email and password. 2. After login, they choose the academic menu to access the SIM-UKT page. 3. SIM-UKT provides four types of application. A KT installment request to pay in multiple periods. 2. B. UKT reduction or economic reason request for free reduction due to financial condition. 300% UKT waiver for students. C. 100% UKT waiver for students who meet graduation requirements. 3. D. 50% UKT reduction for final semester students with asthma course lot. Student must, when complete the registration form, to upload requirement supporting document. 3. Confirm the submission. For application are verified by the head of study program and academic administration. Next, students can track their submission through the dashboard, but currently no automatic notification is available. Next, chapter 4 System Requirement Analysis. Business process. 1. Application registration. Students submit application but some find the interface confusing. 2. Document upload. Students must adjust file format or size manually. 3. Verification and validation. Admin reviews documents but status feedback is open. unclear for result announcement result is available but not displayed clearly on the dashboard. 5. Submission history. History is incomplete and difficult to track. Next, functional recruitment or interview summary. Uh, 1. User interface or UI UX simple and easy to use but looks outdated for some user. Menus are clear but need minor visual improvements. 2. Document upload works well but lacks real-time notification when files are rejected or need revision. 3. Information access requirements are provided in external file or PDF, clear but less practical. 4. Notification system or KI issue all respondents wants automatic notification via email or dashboard to make it more efficient. Non-functional requirements. 1. Usability simple, consistent interface, easy for new user. 2. Reliability system must stay stable during peak usage. 3. Performance accessible on PC, laptop, and smartphone. 4. Portability accessibility on PC, laptop, and smartphone. 5. Maintainability easy to update if policy change. Next, key findings and recommendation. 1. Effective. The system successfully supports the UKT application process. Step and instruction are clear. 2. Efficiency. The biggest issue is the lack of automatic notification. Students must check their status manually. 3. User experience or UX. Simple UI is helpful but looks outdated. Notification will make the system more responsive. And 4. Recommendation, add automatic notification features or email or dashboard. Provide clear verification status or with rejection reason. Improve history tracking for better transparency. Keep the interface simple but enhance clarity with icon and labels. Next, ensure system stability across different devices.
Okay, now I will explain Chapter 5 discussion. Based on the interview we conducted, we found that overall the SIM UKT UNESA system has worked effectively and efficiently in supporting students' submission process, such as installment and tuition reduction. However, there are still a few small aspects that can be improved to make the system more responsive and user-friendly. First, about the menu display and navigation. The layout of SIM UKT UNESA is already simple, structured, and easy to understand. Most users cite that the navigation is already good and does not need big changes. The simple design actually helps students focus more on the submission process without being confused by too many visual elements. Second, the document upload process. The upload feature works well and is stable, but some users suggested adding an automatic notification if the file format or size is incorrect, so students don't need to check repeatedly by themselves. Third, the information at submission flow. All the grids and requirements are already clear and easy to access, but students hope for a notification system that informs them about their submission status automatically, so they don't need to refresh or recheck it many times. 4. About system speed and stability.
SIM UKT UNASA is proven to be stable and fast. Even during busy submission periods, there were no serious problems such as server errors, meaning the system already performs very efficiently. And lastly, based on the interview, the main suggestion from most users is to add an automatic notification feature, so students can get updates about their submission status directly through email or through the SIM UKT dashboard. Next, let's move to part 5.2, Proposed Solution. Based on those finding, the proposed solution is to add an automatic notification feature to SIM UKT. This feature will automatically inform students about their submission status, whether it is submitted, verified, approved, and rejected. This feature can reduce the need for students to check their status manually, save time and make the process more comfortable, and increase transparency because every update is delivered in real time. So, this feature will make the system not only efficient but also more communicative and satisfying for users. Now we go to part 5.3, benefits of the proposed system. By applying this automatic notification feature, communication and efficiency in the SIM UKT system can be improved. There are four many benefits. First, increasing efficiency and response time. Students don't need to check manually anymore, which saves time and reduces system load. Second, improving transparency and information accuracy. Students will immediately receive notification when their submission status changes, such as accepted, rejected, or needs revision. Third, supporting the current system. This feature does change the structure of SIM UKT, but it standards communication between student and administration. And fourth, increasing user satisfaction. Students feel more confident and comfortable because they no longer need to wait and in uncertainty. Okay, finally, part 5.4, BPMN redesign of SIM UKT UNESA. We redesigned the business process of SIM UKT based on student feedback. Many students complained about delayed information and complicated submission flow. Therefore, we added automatic email notification to inform students whenever their submission status has been updated by the university. This change helps students know their submission progress on time and avoid missing payment or follow-ups. We also made the login and submission flow simple for installment, 50% reduction and 100% reduction so students can easily understand every step. An automatic validation system was also added to minimize document error and speed up verification. Their improvement make the process clearer, faster, and more transparent for students. So, the redesigned SIM UKT system is now more efficient, easier to use, and better in delivering information to users. Okay, next. Now, I will continue to explain chapter 6, its conclusion. Based on the analysis and discussion that have been carried out, it can be concluded that the SIM UKT UNESA system has generally run well in supporting several submission processes, such as tuition reduction, installment request, economic factor reduction, and tuition exemption. This system has provided convenience for students in registering, uploading required documents, and monitoring their submission process in a structured way. However, in its implementation, there are still some weaknesses, especially in the aspect of information delivery about submission status. Currently, students must open the system manually to check their status, which takes time and is considered less efficient. From our analysis, the proposed solution in the addition of an automatic notification feature, this feature will send submission status update directly to student email and system dashboard. By adding this feature, the process of delivering information becomes faster, more transparent, and no longer depends on manual checking by the user. Students can immediately know their submission status, while academic officers can stay focused on the verification and validation process. With this improvement, the business process in SIM-UKT become more efficient and effective. The information delivery that was previously passive now becomes active, reducing waiting time and making communication clearer. Although the system design does not undergo major change, its functionality increases significantly. Overall, the integration of the automatic notification feature can improve on UKT administration service, enhance user satisfaction, and support the development of a more responsive and modern campus information system. Okay, next you can see on the screen the appendix section. This part contains several supporting materials such as system screenshot and interface design that illustrate how the proposed solution work in the SIM-UKT UNESA system. And that's conclusion the presentation of our final chapter and the entire analysis. Okay. Thank you so much for your attention. We hope this project can contribute to improving the quality of digital academic service at UNESA. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.